Return to Learn is a team approach to a student transitioning back into the school environment.
It's a collaborative effort between the family, the student, and the school team.
When a student has been absent for an extended period of time, what we're able to do is really gain a good picture of not only what their current needs are, but what their current strengths are that they have that they can use to help transition back into that school environment and offset some of the needs that they have. So use the strengths-based approach to offset the needs and create a very welcoming, comforting environment from not only parents but also from clinicians, teachers, allowing the student to represent and advocate for themselves so that we have a plan going forward to help reduce some of the stress and anxiety that's part of that initial welcome back. So the family will let us know that their child is out, and we'll liaison a little bit with that family to find out how the student is doing, why were they out, can we do to help ease some of the anxiety that exists right now for that student in terms of being out of school. But then we'll also do, with family consent, liaison with the private providers that student is working with to get a better sense of what their recommendations might be based on what the student needs, what the student's strengths are, and what they might benefit from when they actually come back into the school environment. The next step is that we would actually have a meeting that would include our school-based staff and the family, and hopefully the student themselves, so we can start to talk about, okay, what can we do to help support you through your transition back into the building to make that as easy for you as possible.
We address their physical needs, their academic needs, as well as their social emotional needs, and getting input from each person, and then actually having a document that everyone can read and take home with them, so to speak, so that everyone can remember what the plan is. And oftentimes then the student and the parent feels that they know exactly what to expect on the day that the student returns.
That team will come back together after a certain amount of time to really look at what is our plan. Is the plan working? Do we need to adjust the plan? How is the student adjusting?
It's important that the process is ongoing, and it really is a process. It's not a one-stop meeting where we make a plan and we just move forward. It's adaptive, and I think that that's really important.
As that student integrates more into school and starts to feel more comfortable, some of the supports very appropriately fade away or are replaced by other less intensive supports. And to me, talking that through with a student ahead of time is a very hopeful thing.
I think the reason why it works is because everybody is at that table. Everybody has an understanding of the needs of the student. Everybody has an understanding of the strengths of the student and how we can build upon those strengths. It's a safety net. So if things start to kind of go awry, that team can come back together and steady that ship.
And the most important piece is to build that connection between student, family, and school. And so the Return to Learn process is really what that's all about. And so for me, it's successful because we're reestablishing that connection and making sure that it's there before they even enter the building.
It's not one person's plan. It's not the outside provider's plan. It's not the student's plan. It's not the parent's plan. It's a team approach to come together so everyone makes a plan together for this child to be successful.
And it allows for buy-in, I think, from all of those different parties, for everybody to say, not only do we have a plan that I contributed to and I feel good about, and I'm not walking in cold to a building and a team that I haven't seen in weeks or months or whatever it might have been.